Good morning, guys. Welcome to the live stream. Last night was absolutely nuts with the midterms going on. We saw the S&P 500 moving in all types of directions overnight. Honestly, it was just one of those nights where I was just sitting back watching the ES futures all night long and trying to, kind of like make sense of exactly like what's going on here. But as far as the futures are concerned, I will say we are starting to see some pretty crazy bounces here. There's some pretty good trend lines that I drew on my Thinkorswim chart that I think everybody should kind of pay attention to here. Here was the first trend line. Yep, so that's the first trend line. We had lots of confirmations off of that one. And then the second trend line was like, kind of like, gotta grab the other end here. Like that. All right, so far that's the trend line that I've really been watching. We've been seeing some pretty downwards price action coming out of that. I will say these two are lining up now in a pretty decent way. So I'm probably going to draw that. But nonetheless, guys, lots of trend lines going on here on the S&P 500. And we're actually starting to see some pretty good movement to the downside. And I will say it all started pretty much once we broke below the trend right there. We can see we confirmed off the trends right there and right there back to the downside, especially this bounce right here, pretty much right around, looks like 3 a.m. Eastern time. That bounce right there ended up really selling the SPY off all the way down to lows of the night. So I'm really watching the SPY. I'm keeping my eyes on these trend lines as well. Now, I know that this isn't SPY, this is the futures, but still the futures will translate over to the SPY. And I'm pretty much just watching this, and we're still kind of moving to the downside here, and it's just not looking solid right now. Man, on my Thinkorswim chart, we're seeing ES futures tank down, so these must actually be delayed a little bit. Let me pull up my here, like let's just go to SPY because that'll be up. Yeah, so see how SPY is moving down. Those futures must be delayed on TradingView, but I think you guys will get the point with those trend lines. But what a crazy night. There's still races too close to call. I actually have it on the TV here right next to me. I'm staring at it. Democrats, it looks like, have 172 House wins. Looks like the Republicans have 200. You need 218 for the majority. So it looks like Republicans might win the House here. But I'm curious to see what happens in the Senate here. It says, at least on Fox News here, it has both sides at 48 on the total seats won right now. So pretty insane. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Personally, I think it takes way too damn long. I think that they need to fix what's going on with I don't know, with their systems, with their counting. I don't know what's wrong with it, but they need to get it fixed, in my opinion, because it's just, I don't know, in my opinion, it's just brutal. It's just not what you want to see. You don't want to have to take 5 days after the election to finally know who comes away with the majority. It's just, I don't know. I think that's a terrible look. I think it just looks really bad. Especially with all, I loved what my dad said last night. He said something, he said Elon Musk can make all these cool things, like we can go to Mars, we're getting all these electric cars, solar panels. Hell, he makes flamethrowers even, all these weird algorithms for driving by itself and all this stuff. But we can't make a machine that reads black circles in a good enough way. It's like, it's true though, you can't get a machine that, these machines can't even read black circles, guys. It's like, geez. Oh, how bad are these machines? Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Yeah, they got people like waiting outside in long lines in Arizona and stuff like that. And Keisha says KR or Kroger. Let's go check it out. Good old KR. moving up. There we go. Wow, what the hell, Keisha? What prompted this today? Is Walmart up too? What about Kraft? Oh, good. What about, oh, Costco? Why is Kroger's up? I gotta go look at this. Kroger. KR. Evercore ISI upgraded Kroger to outperform from in line. Raises price target to 56 from 49. Very nice. Evercore upgrade. It's not bad. Yeah, nice. It made him gap up on the chart. Wow, that's a bullish setup there. Now look, guys, see how Kroger is getting this secondary move up? There's a lot of stocks right now that have been on this same little uptrend here that I'm circling, okay? Lots of stocks have been moving up off of lows recently, and they've been kind of consolidating a little bit like this. It makes me very happy to see that Kroger decided to extend here out to the upside rather than, you know, selling back down here. I think it could have really went either way, but I'm really glad that the bulls came in today with this good news and ended up pushing it higher. That's fantastic, and let's go Kroger. I know Kroger's been on fire lately. It's been awesome to watch this company do well. I know it's been down a little bit, obviously, since March and May of this year, but overall, I mean, it's holding up pretty good. And right now, it's definitely back on the little uptrend. We'll take it. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great morning. Jamie, IES Marty, David. We cannot forget about talking about Meta, of course, guys. This is fantastic. Look at Meta starting to fly back to the upside. We will take it. Great movement. Exactly what you want to see. Meta's been on a terrible downtrend lately, though, but I mean, this has just been an amazing recovery off of this low down here, all the way down around $88. Really nice moves up. Looks like we're starting to get up into this gap in between, it looks like 103 and 121. It'd be very nice if we could refill that gap back to the upside. But Zuckerberg actually came out today and he took a lot of blame for what's been going on with Meta, and they announced a lot of cutbacks to help obviously their balance sheets and help them with costs and stuff like that. They're laying off 13% of their staff, or 11,000 employees. Definitely not good. The company's costs and expenses jumped 19% year over year in the third quarter to $22.1 billion. So that's a pretty big jump, 19% year over year on costs alone, pretty much. But they're laying off 13% of their staff, which is good. And he did take a lot of blame for it. I'm going to see if I can find the exact area where he said he took some blame. It is pretty big, though. Pretty big piece of news for Meta, though. But yeah, I don't know where they say it in here exactly, but he did take some blame, guys, and that's a pretty big thing too. Some of these CEOs just blame everything on, inflation or the dollar or anything like that. But it's really cool to see that Zuckerberg actually did take the blame. And I will say I'm a shareholder of Meta, so this move to the upside is fantastic in my opinion. The more the merrier. That's where I'm coming in from right now. So, but yeah, I own Meta. My average price is around 168. So, obviously it's not the best average price ever, but I got in a little bit early. But I do think, though, Meta is still doing very good, and I still think that we can easily come back, especially back to 168 eventually. Yeah, we were almost down like 50%, though, down there at the bottom. We'll have to see how Meta plays out over the next couple months, because I'm hoping I can average in more under $100. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. But guys, the SPY is selling off now, so be careful. We're turning back over to the downside, and this is not the type of move I don't think traders wanted, or I'm sure some people expected this to the downside, but I would say the majority probably expected the market to probably move up a little bit. But I will say this setup on the SPY is not looking good, in my opinion, on the daily chart. It looks like we're starting to turn over. And if this is the case, I think that we're going to be, flying to the downside. This is so weird. If you draw over one of these lines, it like what? Look at that. That is so weird. That is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Oh well. Keisha says, why did the Mary J stocks fall? Well, they didn't really fall too much. I mean, they're only down a little bit. I would say that they're just down because of straight up uncertainty, Keisha. Also, a couple states turned down the vote. So, Tilray, CGC, MSOS, which is the US one, right? Whoa, look at MSOS, Keisha. What do you mean they're down? Oh, I'm just kidding. But for real, it looks like it's doing pretty good right now to me. PLNHF. Eh. I do like MSOS though. Why is this one flying up so much today? SNDL? Do you see one going up today, Keisha? Because all my marijuana stocks are down, but the MJ ETF is okay, but MSOS is really up. I don't know what's going on with that one, Keisha. At least that one's getting some positivity, but yeah, I see what you're saying. The rest of them are down a little bit, like Tilray, stuff like that. I think it's just because it's uncertain right now. Like I said, a couple states turned it down. I think Arkansas turned it down for sure. And then I think North and South Dakota also voted no on it. But I know that Missouri voted yes on it, so that's where I live, so that's interesting. You guys in the chat better watch out. This is going to turn into an episode of Dazed and Confused. Or I should just say the movie Dazed and Confused. It'd be a lot better if you did. I hope you guys love that movie. Same thing with Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Those movies are legendary. Hey, SPY's kind of bouncing though, honestly, down here around 378.50. Holding up pretty well, I'd say, actually. And look at Plug Power. There we go. Ooh, Plug Power with the power play. Ah, Plug. That's pretty cool. Wow, guys, Meta is getting beaten on. Look at Meta. Let's go. 6.77%. All right, keep going, Meta. You're up above 100. Get hyped, guys. Get hyped. It's Meta. DQ for Keisha. Do you want some Dairy Queen, Keisha? Darn, I didn't know that. Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen's doing well. 3.98%. Looking hot. Yeah, really good. Enphase is up with Plug as well. Awesome. I saw Square's comment just come across. Catherine says to look at Microsoft. Hey, Catherine, just let me know if I'm saying your name wrong. Sometimes it's Catherine, sometimes it's Catherine. I'll say it either way. Chicken Wim says, Roblox calls did not pan out for me this morning. Oh, wow, that's not good. Poor Roblox. I know they reported, but... Yeah, that's unfortunate, Chicken. I'm sorry. Roblox calls. Yeah, those earnings plays are always risky as hell. You know me, I would have just said to get out of it if you would have said... If somebody would have told me yesterday they were buying that, I would have been like, uh-oh. Keisha says, GEO tanked. Yes, it did. It did. I will say, Keisha, it's not down necessarily enough yet to justify it, because it's still right on trend. Here's the trend. La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-da. There we go. Yep, right there. The trend's very close to this, I should say. You know, like this trend is not like spot on, but you can see how like right here on those two touches, how it kind of like got very very close. Didn't really touch, but it just got close, close enough in my opinion to warrant that it's still being a good trend. But yeah, really good wicks here. So I'm curious to see, Keisha, because you know this could just be like a couple days of uncertainty, and then maybe Geo will start to move back up. But yeah, we'll have to see how these races end up going. That's for sure. It looks like it really does like that $8 support and that line. Yeah, DQ though, that's a great breakout, Keisha. Very nice. Very nice move. Short E. Catherine. All right. Like that. Just Catherine, right? I grew up with a lot of Catherines, so that's that might sound a little bit weird, but I don't know. You know, I always went to church like with my grandparents and stuff like that as a kid and all that stuff. So, I was going to church with like people who were like, 80 to 90 years old, stuff like that. Cool, I got it right. David says Apple fighting. AAPL. It really is, yeah, right around 137.50. It's trying. I don't think this looks too good. To me, this looks like it's gonna end up falling off. Man, I see this Arizona race that they haven't called yet, and it says that 66% of the votes in. The Democrat guy Kelly has 51.4%. The Republican, I think Blake Masters has 46.4%. I mean, there's no way he's gonna catch up. He's very far behind, man. Down by like 5 or 6% or something. I mean, it could happen, but I don't know. Yeah, Mike Chang says, didn't you call Plug the other day? Yeah, it was. This was my favorite earnings play for the week. Was actually PLUG, Mike. Yeah, it was actually. I was eyeing up Plug. I was hoping for a big move, especially with all the clean energy stuff that's been going on and all the funding that these companies have been getting from these bills for that and all that stuff. I've been really hoping that Plug could end up flying up off of just that type of news, helping them out in all these quarters. But let's see, they're moving up, and I don't see any like necessarily great news for them though. They missed EPS, sales missed. I mean, sales missed by like 50%. uh, that's weird. Yeah, they missed sales by like 50% and they flew up. A little confused. Let's see why they're moving up if they are. Maybe it's because they reaffirmed their guidance. I don't know, but it's flying up today, that's for sure. It wasn't doing too good yesterday. It's been doing a lot better today, which is interesting. I'm wondering if clean energy is moving up because the market is maybe pricing in the Democrats still holding either the House or the Senate. And I would guess it would be the Senate that they hold. Guys, if this is still touching off this trend line right here, I don't know what I'm going to say. Oh, thank God. Getting still some hits off it, though, that's for sure. That's for sure. Look at that intraday little support last night on ES. Let's go check that out real quick. I found this like right here. I don't know if you guys see that as interesting or not, but last night there was a ton of buyers Really buying up that 38.25 area on those futures last night. That was very interesting. That actually held very, very, very strong. And we even got a hit off of that level just now. So what a big level there. I figured I'd point that out for all you guys who are keeping up with the ES or the SPY or anything like that, because very big area of support up there. Well, I should say resistance now, but now it turned into resistance. Hey, Mike says W's the Tom for plug. Yeah. Hey, I'll take it. You know, these earnings plays are always just wild guesses, but yeah, it did well. It was my favorite one of the week. Let's see how Lucid actually did. Oh, here we go. Now you guys can see my Thinkorswim drawing. There we go. That's the wedge. Right there. It's looking beautiful. So many hits off of this. So many rejections. This rejection right here last night, where my cursor is, was really the big one, but yeah, plug's really going up. BA's been a monster for the week. It really has, Keisha. It looks like it's starting to fall off now, though. Unfortunately. That sucks. David says Apple's low and I'm in. What are you in, David? Are you in puts? You in putas? Crap. We used to have this guy in the chat. He used to say that all the time about puts. I hope it's not something bad. That'd be bad. PLTR. Right around 690. See if we can move below that. Keisha says CGC is making a comeback. Let's go, CGC. Tilray too. Yes. Oh, yes. Love to see that. Love to see that. That's awesome, though, with plug. I love to see that. Let me know what stocks you guys see running. My watch list is very small to the upside, I will say. Very small to the upside. Mainly clean energy plays, stuff like that. Tilray, I love that. Let's go. Very nice, Tilray. Love to see that, guys. Tilray's really starting to move. Fantastic. Let's go. Screw CGC, Keisha. No, I'm just joking. CGC's cool. 9%. Wow, CGC got so low. I can't believe how low it got, Keisha. Poor CGC. Oh, this is the one me and my grandpa were trading back in the day. Yeah, I made quite a bit on this one, guys. This thing exploded to the upside. Straight up exploded. And then came crashing down. I remember it came crashing down the day Canada legalized marijuana, which was funny. Or the day that it actually went through or something. Or maybe just a couple days, like within a couple days of it at least, because I remember it wholeheartedly, because all the marijuana companies were flying up in anticipation of them legalizing. And then see how they had this volatile move up here at the top, right here where I'll circle. They had this volatile move where they exploded up and then came back down. That was with that legalization. And initially people thought these companies were going to do fantastic, you know, so everybody was buying them up. And then it came crashing back down very, very quickly because these companies started losing all of their product. You know, they sold out. They sold out right away. I guess everybody was smoking and stuff at the time, you know, trying to get into the new legalization movement or whatever, and it was insane. Ended up selling out of their product and having a lot of fundamental issues from then on out. But here we go. Come on, CGC, let's come back. Love CGC. Like I said, it's the one me and my grandfather traded way back in the day and did very well on. So that was cool to see, at least. Glad to see them running up. 10% now. 10% on the dot. Like to see it. They're up more than Tilray, that's for sure. Granted, they're super low. Yeah, Keisha said, yeah, buy the rumor, sell the news. Yep. And that was back when I didn't really even know what that was. I did, Keisha, but you know, not nowadays I would have been more careful. I would have been selling tons of covered calls on there. SQQQ, 3.31%, moving to the upside pretty well. Looking hot. I like to see that. But that means that the market's moving down. B Square says triple top on SQQQ on the 1 minute. Let's see. Wow, yeah, it does, Square. It did have like a nice triple top, and it's trying to break it now. I'm noticing that SPY futures or S&P 500 futures are moving lower now. Definitely not what people want to see. Keisha says, how's GLD looking? It's holding up well, Keisha, actually. Very, very well. I'll take it. Yeah, it's looking good. The dollar's moving up, though, so... That would make me scared for gold, Keisha. That's scary for gold. But the thing is, gold is holding up extremely well so far, in my opinion, for the dollar moving up the way it is. I would expect gold to start flying back down right now with the way that dollar's flying up. I mean, that dollar is really moving, Keisha. Wow. Wow, that is really moving up. I'm going to make a quick poll for you guys real quick. It's time for the daily poll. Here with Stocked Up. The daily poll with Tom. Okay. This one's going to be a good one. I think you guys will like this. And I think that hopefully what I'm thinking wins the vote. But, you know, just vote for how you guys want. You know, I'm not even going to tell you guys what I'm thinking about it. I'm just going to look here. B Square says, have a good day, guys. Good luck. Yeah. You too, Square. Have a good day. I appreciate you being in here. Thanks for joining up, and thanks for talking about SQQQ there. Definitely cool to watch that one. As it looks like the SPY is moving down here. Yeah, SQQQ still looking pretty solid. I'm going to get this poll fired out, though, but have a great day, Square. So this poll is actually going to be centered around the election, of course. Just kind of trying to figure out how I want to word this here. All right, here we go. Let's go, SQQQ. Uh-oh. That's not good for the SPY, guys. Let's go look at SPXS, actually. Yeah. Wow. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the poll. I only have 2 answers on this one because I think it's pretty straightforward. Um, do you think that we need to fix our voting system? Does counting for days after bother you? So pretty much, I'm just saying, do you appreciate the way that the current voting system is, or do you guys think that we need to overhaul the system and possibly change things up and maybe start to, I don't know, maybe implement more electronics into stuff, or I don't know what we can do, but there's got to be something that we can do to change these voting systems because this is insane. I think that we need to change. It's just one of those things where, in my opinion, I just feel like that with the current way that things are, I just think that with it taking so long afterwards and stuff, it's just very, very annoying. I think that it also leads into like chances of manipulation, and it just always puts those bad thoughts in people's minds. I feel like when the elections are going the way that they are right now, it just kind of puts that bad thought in the back of your mind, like what the fuck's going on? It's like, I don't know. That's just kind of my thoughts on it. You guys vote how you guys feel. Obviously, I'm not gonna say anything based on any way anybody votes, and honestly, the votes are all anonymous. I cannot tell the way any of you guys voted, but it's I think it's pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what you guys vote for, and of course, if you guys are liking the stream, smash that like button. If you guys just joined us, check out the poll about the voting system. I think you guys will enjoy that. But overall, right now, SPY is actually bouncing down here around support, which is pretty good to see. We're bouncing around 378.50, holding up okay right now. For anyone who joined who hasn't seen the, I'll say like the cool wedge yet, this is the wedge that I'm looking at on ES, which is S&P 500 futures. So really keep your eyes on this. We've been kind of moving down below the upper trend line now. It's not like this upper trend line has been holding up too much anymore ever since we rejected off of it all the way up here. But nonetheless, we've seen very good rejections off of here so far today. I can't wait to see what happens with the SPY. Hopefully it starts to move back up, and then we can start to break back above some of these key levels that we've been sitting at. Like I said, right now, we're kind of just sitting at support. But the big mover today, guys, is Meta, still up 7.35%. We have those marijuana stocks still doing pretty well with Tilray and CGC moving up, which is great. DraftKings is moving down, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know how people didn't expect this one, honestly. I mean, DraftKings it's DraftKings, It's one of those crazy stocks where, I don't know, it goes up and down so much. I saw some bad reports that California struck down their sports betting law that they were trying to pass, but that's something that that honestly, that sports betting bill, that pretty much was already known to not pass. Like, DraftKings had already known this, voters had known this. Part of the reason why it went down, I think, on one of these dips was because of that exact reason. It came out that like the tribal casinos had done enough to pretty much dissuade everybody, and I think it said DraftKings was even pulling out of their support on that race for the ballot. So they actually quit spending money trying to get it to pass because they knew that it wasn't going to pass. But I don't know. Interesting. Still down though, 6.22%. It was recovering up very well yesterday though, heading up into the midterms. I'm very happy though to see Meta still doing well. If you guys missed it earlier, they're laying off 11,000 employees. Zuckerberg took some blame here. He did, actually. It was a cool thing, in my opinion, that he took some blame. And obviously, Facebook/Meta, their costs have been through the roof lately. They've been really flying up. Like right here, their costs and expenses jumped 19% year over year in the third quarter. That's a really big jump on cost. So I don't know, but it sounds like they're still on path, in my opinion, to do very well in the future. Like it says here, they're investing heavily in the metaverse. Like it says here, yet to be developed digital world that can be accessed by virtual reality and augmented reality headsets. But I really think that they will start to do better. But it looks like they're saying that pretty much that them betting on the metaverse has pretty much grown their losses significantly year over year. So that's not good, and it's looking like that's what a lot of analysts are looking at. But either way, $104 a share, up 7.9%. Let's go. CGC is now pulling back a little bit. Hey, good morning, Xbox. I hope you had a great night last night with all of the stuff like all the elections and price action, stuff like that. I hope you had a good time. Catherine says, I have Tilray in my retirement account. I really need it to go higher. Yeah, I feel you, Catherine. I actually just bought some shares yesterday. Picked up, it's not a lot, you know, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's a very, very low amount of shares. I just grabbed 200 shares just for the sake of, like, kind of gambling on it here. You know, I think that it could end up flying up. I put, like, $750 or something like that in it. Might grab another 100 shares if I start to see something cool as far as the price actions go. That'd be nice. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the election map right now for Missouri. Got a notification here, and the election map actually looks insane for the marijuana vote. It was so funny. Only St. Louis, Kansas City, and Jefferson City voted for marijuana. The whole rest of the state voted against it, which is funny. That is hilarious, and it still won. It still won. That's funny. That's awesome, though. Marijuana's been legalized. These stocks are moving up. Like to see it. Tilray. MSOS was doing very well early on. This was the first one I saw moving. Before I even saw Tilray moving, MSOS was like already up quite a bit. Honestly, it was like a good little indication. I remember I was surprised when I first saw it earlier when Keisha said that. She says Abbott looks good today, though. Up 100% on the move this morning. Wow. Very nice. She's up 100% again. She's been on fire, guys. Give Keisha a round of applause. She posted her profits in the Discord yesterday. I know when I ended the stream, I said, hey, post those profits up there. And yeah, she posted them. Did very, very well with GLD. Yesterday, she said still holding strong. And today, it's still holding strong today in my eyes, too. GLD really does look strong. I mean, it has a very nice double bottom on the daily. Looking like it's seriously popping up. I mean, look at this intraday today. Moving back up, and it's moving up with the dollar. But, you know, the dollar's actually falling back down now in a big way. Oh, wow, guys. Wow, this is insane. DXY with some huge red coming in. Wow. Wow, that's big there. Come on, dollar. Let's keep going down. Come on, Tilray. Come on, Tilray. Let's go. Back up. SPY just blasted back up, though, guys, with that move down on the dollar. Yeah, the SPY is blasting. There we go. That's good. Good stuff. Wow, look at that. Let's go. Let's go, SPY. What happened? Did they call a race or something? Come on, Spy. Let's go. Let's get hyped up for Spy, guys. We got Spy here. Hey, Marty. Oh, man, that was a voice crack of the century. Oh, man. You guys are going to get me for that one. Oh, Marty, thanks for joining up, though. Glad to see you in here this morning. Oh, Jesus. I got to take a drink, guys. Hang on. My throat is dry as hell. Actually, guys, give me 1 second. I got to go get a new drink. Alrighty, guys, I am back. Sorry for that. The S&P 500 started pulling back while I left. What the hell? I shouldn't have left. I just got to stay here and hype it up. So far, though, 10 votes in the poll. 70% say we need to change. 30% say no. I like the current system. So, very interesting on the results there, guys. If you guys haven't voted yet in the poll, please check it out. I think you guys will like it. Ha, Marty posted a picture of some water there. I wish this was water, Marty. I wish it was. I'm drinking one of those rock stars right now, actually. I would be drinking a Monster, and that's what I was drinking. And then I realized my Monster I left here all the way from yesterday morning. I took a drink and was like, oh. Yeah. I had to go dump that out and get something cold. Ugh. Man, I don't know, guys. This Rockstar is gross. I like MNST better. What in the... Ugh. Man, that's a strange flavor. Yeah, GLD, though. Glad you're doing well, Keisha. I'm glad it's still moving up. That dollar is going haywire, though. How are yields? USO2Y. Yeah. Come on, USO2Y. Let's go down. Man, this is so dumb. It's going to take forever for us to know these results on this election. It's going to take forever. Let's go back to the SPY. How are you looking today? Yeah, there we go. Moving back up. That's exactly what we want to see, guys. Fantastic. We're almost up to 381, which is a little bit of resistance. I hope we can get through 381, actually, guys. That's a big level. Come on. Come on, SPY. Let's go. As long as DXY, as long as this is just a little dead cat bounce, and DXY starts to sell back over, then I think that we're going to see some pretty good price action out of this. Let's see it. Hey, don't forget to smash that like button today, guys. That'll really help us out, of course. Anything like that helps out the channel tremendously. YouTube's insane, guys. Lots of competition, especially lately. Anything like that really helps out DXY, US dollar, though, really moving down. Definitely not what you want to see here. See the SPY. We need to tank off harder on that dollar. We need to tank harder. Anything moving back green? Cool, my watch list is getting greener by the minute, which is good. Wow, McDonald's back in the green. All right, Kraft Heinz moving up again. Not bad, Kraft. Okay. I see what Kraft is looking like here. Pretty bullish looking. In my eyes. Yeah, GLD, Goldman Sachs. Look at these banks, actually. Whoa, 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 whoa. These banks are turning around. Why is GS up so much? It says if you invested $10,000 or if you invested $1,000 in Goldman Sachs 10 years ago, it would be worth $3,000 today. Huh. Weird. So they just pretty much show a long-term chart of Goldman. I mean, that would be good. I don't know how $2,000 made over 10 years is worth it, but pretty interesting if they show you that, though. That goes to show why adding in maybe like $1,200 a year is good, because you would have been averaged in throughout that whole time, and then on that recent uptrend, you'd be making a lot. Imagine now if it was you averaging in $1,200 a year over the course of 10 years, you would have had like, well, you would have had 10,000, 12,000, yeah, like 12,000, and then it would have just flown up. You would have made like an extra, you would have made like 20K or something. Interesting. They should do a model where you averaged in every month, $100. Good old Mickey D's, though. They've been on fire. Can't even believe McDonald's chart lately, guys. It's insane. Let's see Pfizer. Good old Pfizer. Actually, it's been holding up pretty well since earnings. Just really consolidating up here, though. Not really doing a lot. If I look on that daily, yeah, you can really see how it's just been stagnant up here at the top, which it can be a good thing, though. Sometimes you see big moves come out of stagnation like this. I've seen it happen plenty of times. There we go, though. Meta's still going. 104. All right. Not bad. What about DraftKings? Are you going to turn around a little bit today? Huh? Come on, DraftKings. Oh, we need some whales to get in here. David says, what are your indicators for TV? Is this the stock you mean? Oh. I actually have never looked at this one, but let's see. I mean, for real, though, TV's on a huge support. Wow, and it looks like they did better on their recent earnings. From what I see here. Well, let's see. Looks like they kind of fell down then moved up. Cool, so the move up was actually when they reported, so good. Good, actually. You know, I don't know a lot about this stock. I don't know anything about the company at all. Not one thing. But what I will say is that the chart's setting up very well. You're right on support. I think risk reward ratio here is great. If you buy in at 520, in my opinion, you could just simply sell if this thing went down to 450. But I think you have a great upside potential here. Oh. Dang, David, sorry. I actually don't use any indicators, David. I don't use any. I just use support, resistance, and then I draw. That's all I do. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I think a lot of people overcomplicate themselves with indicators, myself. Now, we do have some indicators that we offer on Stocked Up. If anything, I use those. See how we have our support and resistance script. You can throw that on. Plots auto support and resistances for you. And then you can also change some settings with it. We have the stock algo trend analysis one too. So you can see it shows the support and resistances a little bit different. You can kind of change some settings around here. Like right here. You can put your prediction clouds on if you want. Get those on too. So you can see right now how the cloud's pointing up on SPY. Just kind of showing it's a little bit more bullish right now. But I'm just not a big indicator guy anymore. You know, I've just been in the market for a long time, and I just use price action and just eye up the charts and stuff like that. Honestly, I just think finding good trend lines, for example, kind of like the one on ES Futures last night, was very strong, like this one. Pretty good. I think that's a good one to find. Something like some drawings like this, some good setups, get some good support and resistances going, stuff like that. I think that can play out very, very well, rather than people who stare at, you know, for example, like RSI or MACD or anything like that. Yeah, he said, but good find on TV. Yeah, that's funny, David. That's funny. I got that. Yeah, I couldn't believe though. I thought you really meant the stock. That's funny. That's cool. Let's go check out Palantir. They're looking brutal lately. Ever since earnings. Yeah, definitely not what you want to see. LVS. Eh. I don't know. Looking rough. I got people texting me this morning all going, weed's legal, because I live in Missouri. I'm like, oh man. There's like, I don't know how that's going to work though. Like, it's going to take a little while, obviously, right? Like, I would say at least till the beginning of the year. David says, I use MACD crossover for confirmation in VWAP. Thanks again. Yeah, no problem, David. I just really admit I'm a big price action guy. When I got into the market, that was the big thing I tried to learn right off the bat was price action, because I actually the first market I traded was the futures market, actually, which is right here. Futures market. I traded /ES a lot. I traded /GC a lot. I traded /CL a lot. I was even into /6E, which is the Euro futures. Wow, interesting how those Euro FX futures popped up just now. That might have something to do with the dollar falling off, of course. Well, actually, it does directly have something to do with the dollar, but just figured I'd show the comparison anyways. Poor Spy got rejected at 381. Damn it. Come on, DXY. Can you fall back off? DXY definitely looks like it's going to kind of fall off to me. Hope you guys are seeing that too. David says maybe because Russia's pulling back. You know, that could be a good point, David, actually. That could be a pretty good point. Are they pulling back for sure, though? Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Wow, look at this news that came up for Spy. It says Canopy Growth Executive says hope results of U.S. midterms will further push the Senate to act swiftly on cannabis reform and fully unlock this once-in-a-generation opportunity across the nation. That will be a pretty big thing. With more states legalizing, it just opens up the door, in my opinion, for more stuff federally, which is cool. It's cool to see. Yeah, big red candle on the Spy for sure, Ironical. That's terrible. Terrible. Xbox. Xbox says, poor Tom takes a drink of Old Monster, spits it out. Damn it, Xbox. I'm not even saying it. I'd rather go to Weenie Hut General. Oh, I love that episode. How tough are you? This morning I had a bowl of cereal without any milk. Oh, that stuff's funny. Gotta love the old SpongeBob. I know some of you guys in here are too old to probably appreciate SpongeBob, but man, ever since I was like 2 years old, 2 through 10 years old, that's like all I watched. That and Jimmy Neutron. Palantir. All currency is red. Damn, that's not good, David. SQ still tanking, Keisha said? Damn, it is, isn't it? Looking pretty rough today, below 60 bucks, isn't it? This was my free day trade today in the Discord for anybody who didn't see that one today. I called it out below 60 bucks for some puts here. Mike called out AMD for some puts, and both of them are doing quite well right now. So, very good in that sense. Yeah, both are doing great, David, aren't they? Yeah, AMD's doing a little bit better as of now, though. Yeah, it's doing good. Really good. Dying. I want to get AMD back into my purple range. I'm still kind of thinking that we could maybe get down to the bottom of the range, 40, maybe 50, honestly, maybe even 30 if things go bad enough, but they'd have to get pretty bad at that point. Pretty darn bad. Yeah, come on. Let's go look at some of these Senate races, though. Here, let's look at some of these Senate races. Uh, this is so close. 35,000 votes, guys. Wow. 35,000 votes. This is why it's important to get out, guys. There were probably 35,000 Republicans that all thought, man, I live in Georgia. They're going to win for sure. Obviously, though, this guy was already the incumbent, but man. In Savannah, Georgia. I hope you guys like that movie, The Legend of Bagger Vance. I'd say that's one of the better movies ever made, in my opinion. One of the better movies out there. Oh, Keisha, Republicans need to win for Geo to pop. Yeah, Republicans would be better for that one. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's, 100% Keisha, but that would be the better way. Whoa, look at this one, guys. Look at this one. Katie Hobbs and Carrie Lake. We're talking 12,000 votes in Arizona. Wow, this is a big one. It's a governor election, though. It's not the Senate. Alaska, interesting. How's Alaska looking here? Oh, I guess Alaska doesn't get a map, huh? That sucks. I still want to see Arizona's Senate race, not the governor race. Come on. Yeah, here we go. Here's the Senate race. Difference of like 100,000 votes. It's looking crazy there. Very interesting. Look at that spy right there. This is fantastic. Look at the spy. Starting to sell off in a big way. Look at that 378 support. Damn, guys. Big pullback. Big red candles on the 1 minute. Wow, yeah, Chris says, oh my god, spy. David says, coin. Please tell me it's going up, David. Please tell me it's going up. Oh, David. It's down. That's what I figured. But figured it would be down, but I was hoping for up. Bitcoin, massive dip. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's getting volatile on Bitcoin. And we're well below 20K now on this move yesterday. Wow. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, that is brutal, guys. Ooh. Yeah, Meta's doing great today, guys. It's fantastic. Sorry about that, guys. We've actually had a play running on Meta. It's done very, very well, we'll just say. Had to let some go. Yeah, let's go though. That meta play was pretty fire, guys. Especially, yeah, that's pretty good. All cryptos being weird though. Massive drops. Yeah, that's crazy, guys. Crazy, crazy. SPY is looking awful. How's XRP looking? Yeah, all cryptos, like you said. LTC USD. Lunk USD. Oh, yeah. All cryptos are weird. BITO is halted, he said. Ooh, it is halted, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, that Bitcoin chart's looking rough. Yeah, this has been a pretty good day, though, guys. I mean, good movement overall. I feel like people can definitely take advantage of some of these moves that we're seeing here. Like I said, we've been calling out some free plays in the Discord. If you guys are interested, I'll get you guys a invite link here. Copy it up. We'll send it up here in the chat. Pretty nice, though. Free day trades. Both of them popped off in a huge way today. I appreciate everybody also liking the stream and voting in the polls. I appreciate that. Pretty awesome to see. We have 14 votes. We have 79% voting for yes, we need to change. 21% voted for no. I like the current system. Like I said, I respect both viewpoints, and it's cool to see that you guys vote in these polls. So I appreciate you, and pretty cool to see what you guys voted there. So thanks for that. Thanks for all the nice comments today. But still kind of going strong here. Let's go check out DraftKings a little bit more. Let's go see what it looks like. It's actually holding its ground in an okay way, I guess. You know, I'll just say that it's all right. Yeah, that's awesome. AMD's down, Mike's plays down, Square's flying down. Both plays are looking fire. Love that. Let's go check out that SPY again. Still waiting for this secondary move down. It's looking bloody right now. Yeah, in my opinion, it looks like we're going to be tanking. Yeah, that's great though, guys. Meta's looking fire. Hey, Chris says, Mike, what was the ticker of 200-day average of stock price? Um, Oh, I know what you're saying, Krish. Let me get it. I'm actually Tom. Mike doesn't go live on the streams with me in the morning, but let me get that ticker for you. I'll see if I can get it for you real quick. Let's see if I can find it though. Ah, here we go. Here it is. It's on TradingView, it's S5TH. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the right one. I'm going to try to confirm with Mike really quick, but I'm almost 100% sure that it's this one. Very interesting, though. It's got really low. Now it's starting to go back on that uptrend, which is very interesting. Tilray. People are saying Tilray failed. Uh-oh. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great day overall. I appreciate you. Nathan says, puts on SPY. You know, Nathan, that's the way I'm leaning right now. In my opinion, I would say this looks like a bad sell-off type day. In my opinion, SPY looks like it's going to fucking do something like this. I really do believe that today, guys. It's looking rough. I don't know how these Senate races are going to end up, but I will say the ones that are close right now, they don't look too good in my opinion. It's looking kind of rough. You know, it's just one of those things where it's like, oh. Let's see if I can find some close Senate races. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy how close these races are, guys. I mean, it's just insane. It's definitely not good either. Nathan says, what level to watch? 100% Nathan. I'm really watching 378 right now. Be a little bit careful because yesterday we got down to 377.75. So you might want to watch that. But I'm really watching for a break of one of these big supports back down. And I'm also hoping that we can kind of confirm somewhere right here. I would love to see this stock not get back up above here if you're looking for puts. If it stays below 379.20, then I think that's a really good sign for puts going forward here. But we'll just have to see how it plays out, you know, because 380 is a big resistance too. But I think that as long as we confirm like somewhere right here and we start moving back down, then puts will be the way to go. So I'm really just waiting for that price action to show me if we're going to confirm here and start moving down. If I start to see the stock falling down like this, I'm going to start to get into puts probably, or, you know, at least not get in, but, you know, that's what I'm going to be thinking. at least at the time. And it's kind of, you know, you can kind of see how there's a lot of chop around this area, a lot of price instability, and I think that we'll be able to maybe see some put buyers come in if we start to reject hard enough here. And looks like right now it's trying to reject at least. It's trying. I'll watch it for a couple more minutes. Yeah, Mike confirmed that that was the right 200-day moving average ticker, by the way. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at today. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, guys. It's been a really good stream today. A lot of great movement. We had a lot of stuff going on from the midterms and stuff like that. Lots of stuff to cover. I felt like it was a pretty action-packed day. So interesting. Tilray's coming back up, which is nice. So Tilray, CGC, both moving. So looking good. Thanks for joining up, Nathan, Krish, David, Keisha, Xbox, Marty Longoria, B Square. Let's see. Chicken Whim. I love that name. That's a good one. It's a funny one. Jamie, thanks for joining up too. Ironical, can't forget you. Catherine, I appreciate it. Yeah, have a great day, guys. I'll be here tomorrow. Like David says, see it till power hour. Yep. Fantastic. Have a great day, guys. I'll always be in the Discord, though, if you guys need anything. I hope to see you guys have come away with some pretty good profits, though. Have a good one, guys.